Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I'm sorry for a little delay on the schedule. I hope you're doing well and that you can actually listen, hear me, and see me properly. Again, from Barcelona, here is Marta Mandolini, a teacher trainer for Europass Teacher Academy in Barcelona. So I'm very happy to be with you here for the second time. Last week we had Susan Galliano, my colleague from Florence, running a very interesting chat. Today the topic is mindfulness. Maybe some of you already know about it, and definitely those who had a course with me, I hope they remember what is it. We are going to go deeper in the topic today with a new entry, which is mindfulness online, right? Now we have, we have to adjust to the new way of teaching and the new way of relating with our students. So mindfulness still is a very great possibility to engage with them, grab their attention, and also share with them a very good positive environment. So first, I would like to think with you about the concept of mindfulness. What is it? Mindfulness is not a relaxing technique. This is one of the myths we have to break down. Mindfulness is a lifestyle practice. It means then that we have to practice to achieve this kind of a lifestyle, which is based on calm and awareness. Okay, so doing so, we may be able to focus more on ourselves, on the others, and achieve objectives in a healthier way and basically live a healthier life. So in mindfulness, we really take care about the present moment. So we are really trying not to be too much in the past or in the future with thoughts or negative emotions, but really to be in the present. And being online with our students, I suppose, is not really easy to be in the present moment with them. First of all, because we don't see them. So also perceiving them may be a little bit harder and difficult. Second, because if we're not in contact with ourselves first, it's very hard then to be in contact with them. Okay, so mindfulness helps in this, in taking action towards the present, and also in being facilitate basically our awareness towards ourselves and how the others are doing. Somebody's writing like perfect topic in these days. Yeah, that's the point, right? Received a lot of messages, emails, phone calls about students, ex-students, clients. Everybody is very complicated. I don't know how to do with all my emails, all the tasks I have to do. Nobody knows what to do now. It's like, yes, exactly. That's the point. Now, mindfulness is not like a solution. It's not magic. It is magic, but it means that we have to practice, and practice. Okay, so it's not coming like this. But you will see that just incorporating a few activities inspired by mindfulness in your online classes, you will see the change. Actually, even though I'm not teaching mindfulness sometimes, or even though if I'm a client, which is like with other topic with me, I always do something with mindfulness because it's somehow a way for me to be in the present moment and also for them to get in the present moment with me. Okay, so as we said, mindfulness is good also to increase collaboration among students because it's facilitating empathy pretty much. So if I'm always focused on myself or maybe on negative thoughts that I have, I'm not really able to see the others, right? And maybe to help them because I just don't realize that they're here suffering, okay? So incorporating mindfulness means also that I will be more open to help the others just because I will have more tools and more stability to do that. Today, I would like to practice a few activities with you, and you can then just cut and paste these activities and incorporate them in your live sessions online with your students. First of all, we need to find out where is our breath. Now, I'm very excited to be here with you today, so also my breath is like, ho, 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 huh? So, where is our breath? That's the first point. Where can you detect your breath? Usually we can detect our breath in our nostrils, in our chest, or in our abdomen, on our shoulders, or on our back. Now, take a few seconds just for yourself right now. Choose one of those points, areas, or more than one, and try to focus on your breath. Where can you detect it more? Very good. And once you find this place, you can place one hand over there, shoulders, yeah, and see, like, perceive the movement, yeah. Very good. There is you. Sometimes we say, like, the present moment is just one breath. That's it. Okay. There's a nice activities that you can do also with a marker or a simple pen or pencil and piece of paper. Yeah, if you have. Otherwise, if you don't have, don't worry. Just use your finger instead of the pen. Yeah. So the idea is to make lines, okay? Make a line which is somehow representing our breath, but not with our mind, but with our breath, which is different. For example, I can imagine my breath as a wave of the ocean. Good, but the wave of the ocean is not in my mind only, it has to be in my breath. So for example, while I'm breathing, so I can draw this. Yeah? Okay. What's the thing? If I think about the wave, it's like da-da-da-da. But this is not my breath. My breath is, and my pen is following. Okay? So it can be a wave. It can be a simple circle. Yeah? It can be an 8 or the infinite sign. Like this. And so on. It can be everything. So take a few seconds with a pen and a marker, or your finger is okay. Your finger is fine. Okay? We don't care about the drawing. First, you take one normal breath, and then you can just like start. If you want, you can close your eyes. We don't care about perfect lines at all. Good. Now if your eyes were closed, you can open them and have a look to what you created. It's a masterpiece. So, yeah, what we have done is just make your breath real. Somehow take it out and make it visual. And this is great because we take more and more awareness on it. Okay? So after breathing, then you can maybe, you can use at the beginning of a lesson while everybody's just anxious or under pressure, or maybe you can use it before a test or after an argument, or if something strange happened during the class, maybe small conflict or something like this, and just, okay, now we can calm down and do this and reconnect. What happens with mindfulness is we take more and more attention on the relationship between the body, the mind, and the emotions. Now, in mind-body medicine, they are all like interconnected, yeah? But for our class today, we will actually split them in 3, so maybe we can have a better understanding on them. First, I would like you to think about your thoughts. So your mind. Why? Because in my experience, personally actually as well, the mind is all over the place, all the time. We have a lot of thoughts, and most of the time these thoughts are not true at all. I'm not good. Yes, you are, okay? Some other times our thoughts are in the past or in the future, not in the present at all. We're thinking about deadlines, we're thinking about class tomorrow, but we should think about class now, okay? So while we have this kind of a fluxus or flow of thoughts as well, we could just, notice, stop one moment and think, okay, what can I do now to stop my thoughts? And my proposal for you is to take an object which is near you. Don't go far, just near you. I will take one as well. Just take an object which may be on your table or on a desk somewhere and take it. I have found this shell. I'm a shell collector. And so the idea is to engage with this object that you have. If you don't have, your pen is more than enough. Even your computer, if you want. So, the idea is taking the object and start observing and exploring the object as if this was the very first time you encounter an object like this in your life. So the idea is to explore it with your eyes, touching, smelling, if you want. If you want, you can taste. We will see. But the idea is really to focus on this very small object. Okay? Every now and then a thought may come. For example, Marta, come on, what are you saying to me? Or, but this is like a loss of time. I'm losing my time doing this. Or this is like stupid exercise, and so on. These are all thoughts that are coming because our brain doesn't like to interrupt the flow of thoughts, okay? So the idea is, okay, whatever it is okay. Computer, remote control, whatever it is, okay? I'm reading, I'm not reading all the time, but somehow I'm reading the chat. So remote control is perfect. Okay, so the idea is we don't care about the thoughts at all. If a thought comes, we just observe the thought. Take one breath and blow the thought away and go back and focus on the shell again. I'm not saying this is easy. Maybe it's easier than you think. Just try, okay? Let's take 1 minute mindfulness on observing, touching, smelling, tasting if you want, observing your object. If a thought comes, just observe and let it go. Enjoy. If you want, you can take a breath before you start the exploration. Very good, guys. So maybe it was difficult, maybe it was easy. We will see. Maybe you had some thoughts, maybe not. So the idea is to really, first of all, be grateful to these objects to be with us. For example, this shell, it's a symbol of freedom for me and also of a symbol of peace. So I choose this somehow intuitively, right? But maybe you just choose the first one you had, a pen. Well, it's great. So thanks that we have a pen with us. So that's the idea, right? That we don't judge the objects. It can be a pen or it can be a shell. It can be a piece of paper, and you just, do this and you start observing this. This is okay. Like that's not the point. Okay, the point is to be in the present moment. So you can do this exercise also with your students, actually, for 1 minute. Maybe they can also share ideas on how was it for them. And also you can link it with your subject, for example, in case is, well, in this case, it's biology, for example, okay? A good idea could be to tell them in advance that tomorrow we are going to have a mindfulness lesson, blah, blah, blah. Well, mindfulness moment, and bring an object that you care about with you, or bring an object that you like, or that makes you feel happy, okay? So they will come already with an object, and in this case, you will also trigger their curiosity, okay? So this is going to be pretty good because if they come with curiosity, they are more motivated as well. And also they can share after. Maybe some of them, like a couple of them, can choose one object to share together with the others. Yeah, so this is good. And this is for the mind, okay? How is your body doing? How many hours have you been sitting today? In front of a computer maybe, or television, or, well, I don't have television, so I don't know, but definitely in front of the computer more than usual. So the idea now is to take care of our body. So first is, okay, how is our body doing? And is there any part of our body which is hurting more than others? For example, are we comfortable with every part of our body? Are we more comfortable maybe with our legs, but our shoulders are hurting pretty much? And so on. So the idea is first to explore this. which part of my body is doing well and not. Second is to move. What do you think? We can stretch with our students. We can dance. Actually, very good activity could be having them deciding one song every day and just dance it for 1 minute after 20 minutes lesson, after half an hour lesson, the end of the lesson, and so on. And this could be very good for their emotions, to just go out, activate their body and their mind as well, and to keep up with their positive emotions. So now let's do a short exercise. You don't need much space. Actually, I will just put my chair under the table and I will be here. I hope you can see me. So the idea is, first of all, to take a moment of awareness towards our body. So the contact, first of all, we just move freely. That's the first point, okay? So after sitting for a while, we just move a little bit more, and we start keeping and feeling the contact with the floor we have. So maybe we want to balance between our toes and heels a little bit, so blood circulation is increasing. Okay, and second step, what we're going to do is to draw our name. How? Well, to write our name, but using our body. So if you have a very long name, or maybe a name with two names, choose something short. Otherwise, you can do it later, okay? A nickname is okay. So the idea is to move our arms and our shoulders so that we can write in the air our name. But we are going to write it in a very special way, which is not like this. But creating every single letter with our shoulders pretty relaxed. And our arms, they're going to be straight, okay? So the idea is, for example, instead of saying Marta, for example, I could write Marta like this. What I'm doing is, first we will we will just put our arms up and relax shoulders, okay? So arms up and relax shoulders, okay? That's the first thing. Second, we straighten them and we can create the letter. In my case is M, and then it's A, and then the bar of the A is going to be like this. So this could be strange, but really it's interesting, because then we come with some strange letter like R in my case, which is straight, but which is also double like this. So our body is moving, somehow our arms are moving, but with some more interesting issue. So let's try, okay? 1 second. Yeah, so up, shoulders down, and then we start drawing. And breathe. Very good. And we breathe. Very good. And in the meantime, we can also move our legs a little bit. Yeah, a little cha-cha. Okay, and then it's very good to take care about our body. So, you can move and create as many images as you want, and names and so on. And this is also very nice to do in online classes, because after a while we are really all curved on the computer, and we cannot really expand our body. So the idea is to expand it, okay? Finally, feelings, okay? So emotions. We know how much emotions are a very important part of our life, and how also sometimes they are a little bit unpleasant. So the idea is to concentrate and empower those positive emotions that we have, and observe when our emotions are not so positive. We usually use a metaphor in mindfulness, which is thoughts or emotions may be somehow like clouds in the sky, but you still are the sky. So yourself as a human, and yourself as a human, but like living in the present moment, you are the sky. So it doesn't really matter if thoughts or emotions are coming, because they are ephemeral. So they will come and they will go. So in that moment of stress, what we tend to think is that we are like the sky with the clouds in the storm. But this is not true. We are like clouds in the sky, but we are the sky. Okay, so that's the thing. So having some guided meditation, for example, on the use of for mindfulness is going to be very good. There's a lot of different websites that you can search about this. I have recently shared in our group a mindfulness meditation right about body, mind, and heart. So I will again post it in our group and in our page, so you can have the link to watch it and take it on your own. And I would like to come to the end of our session with something about gratitude, especially in this moment where we all experience problems and difficulties, but really being grateful for what we have, the person we are with, and for all our students and our colleagues that are struggling as us in this moment, but we are together. So that's the most important thing. Also, I would like to share my gratitude with you all today. I know that this was a little bit strange chat with some exercise as well, but I'm really happy that you could participate. Anyway, the video will be recorded, so you have it. And also I will share with you small infographics with some additional information. So I would like now to end with a very small 1-minute meditation, and this time is going to be about gratitude. So I would like you to sit down now and just focus on the weight of yourself on the chair, or if you're standing, of all your body and the contact with your feet on the ground. And take a couple of breaths. Detect your breath when you prefer, and notice that this moment is lasting only the time of a breath. Noticing that when the air goes in and out, we are breathing energy and we are releasing stress and difficulties. And imagine you are blue sky, and unpleasant emotions or unuseful thoughts are passing through like clouds in the sky, and you can allow them to stay or invite them to go. And I would like you to think about a couple of things, maybe 1 or 2 or even 3 things that you have done today that you are proud of. Since you were waking up this morning, you may have done a lot of good things. Just pick up some of them. Take a hand and put it on your heart to keep them closer to you. And celebrate the time you have chosen to spend here with everybody today. Congratulate with yourself for having dedicated this time to yourself and your well-being, and definitely to all your students. Then you can take a few breaths more, and when you want you can open your eyes if they were closed. So thank you very much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the small chat and maybe had some good inputs for your students. Again, this is an infinite world just to discover. There's so many things we can do with mindfulness, with our lessons. Also, I think the objective I had today for this chat was just proving that mindfulness is possible also online. So I try to make it simple but somehow also complicated because I just wanted to explore with you all the possibilities, because there are a lot of possibilities. So thank you very much. Next week again at 2, Wednesday at 2, you're going to be again with another live chat with 𝐦𝐬𝐬𝐬. And thank you very much for your attention. Keep in touch, keep smart and calm. Yeah, and really take care. You're doing great, and thank you very much. Bye.